Hello, it's Cheryl. I'm here at the CHA Winter Show. This is the Petaloo booth, and we've got some great new items, over 300 new items to show you. Our first that I'm going to show you is part of our new Petaloo Premier collection. It's kind of a mouthful. The new collection is great because it's got really great factory direct prices, but it's also brand new packaging that has really got a more upscale look. This is one of the new ones. This is the Darjeeling collection, and it's got a great new package that you could really cut and make into some shapes and use in your layouts, as well as just being a great package that looks good in your stores. So the Petaloo Premier collection's got lots of new items. So why don't we start out by showing you this first collection, what we're calling the Darjeeling collection. Now, why we use that? It was really more of a muted tea stain kind of a look of a flower to go with all the new vintage papers that are out there. Graphics 45, which you can see down here at the bottom, has got some great new papers that are in these vintage colors that the really bright colored flowers and the glittered flowers don't work well with. This collection has definitely done well for us. This collection comes in a couple of different styles. The first one is the mixed flowers that you see here. There's 6 different colors, or 6 different styles, I should say, of mixed flowers. And they're all made out of 100% recycled cotton paper. So the nice thing about that is they're already pre-colored for you, but if you want to take some spray by Luminar or so any kind of spray by the different companies, or any kind of inks, Ranger ink stamps, you can stamp on it and the cotton will hold whatever color you add to it. So the other nice thing about these guys are all at $250 wholesale, $4.99 retail. And we are going to triple our order on these because they have done extremely well for us at the show. So again, like I said, they come in 2 different styles. They come in the mixed selection as well as the solid color selection. 4 different styles of flowers in the solid colors, so you can mix and match them in your layout. You can even mix the solid colors with the mixed colors. They're all the same colors and styles, and it all works really well together. I've got a few projects here to show you as well. Now the projects are made with some of the Graphics 45 papers, and you can see how perfectly some of these flowers and their centers just really work beautifully with these papers. The other nice thing is if you do decide to color any of these flowers, the centers will hold the color as well as the flowers. So they're real easy to use, real easy to change, keep them the way you want, but they've been a really good selling flower for us. And I think if you carry any vintage papers, this is a good collection for you. So this is what we call Darjeeling. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, here we are with our next collection. This is what we call our Canterbury collection. Great group of vines as well as Canterbury flowers. Let's start with our first one. This is our mini Canterbury collection. There are 9 flowers in the package. They're a $3 wholesale, $6.99 retail. They are a great seller for people who are going to be doing cards, because card making is such a popular thing these days. And it's a nice group of different flowers, so you can cluster them all together on one project, and it's not the same flower repeated 9 times. So you can mix it, match it, and the colors work great with all the new vintage papers that are out there. You've got the creams, you've got the browns, the sienna works perfectly with the vintage papers that are out there, the black as well. But there's also a nice assortment of spring colored flowers that work great with all of the new Cosmo papers, this Creative Imagination papers that are out there as well. So that's a great new collection. And another one we've done well with are the larger ×6 flowers. These are also a $3 wholesale, and they're a $5.99 retail. They've done extremely well also because they mix beautifully with the smaller flowers. So when you cluster them together, you could put the bigger flowers with the smaller flowers, and they all come in the same coordinating colors. So those are the Canterbury flowers. And down below here and on our next board, you can see we have some new Canterbury vines. The vines are also $3 wholesale, $5.99 retail. They come in a lot of the great spring colors as well as the more muted colors for vintage papers. But what's also nice about them is they're all individually wired. So you can take them and cut them in 3 different pieces, and they don't come unraveled. They're all individually wired, so you can cut them into 3 different pieces, mix and match the vines on different projects, and you can wrap them around a pencil, make them curl, and they're real pliable and easy to use and mix with all the different things that we have. Moving over to our next board, We have a few of our other different vines that we carry, flowering vines in 6 different colors, a little bit different than the other colors, so a great item to mix and match. They're also all individually wired, so you can mix and match them together. And another willow vine, great seller. They're all in the $3 wholesale, $5.99 retail price point. And you can see some of these great projects. This is one by Lynn Copus, who's one of our new design team members, who's taken these vines, the willow vine. She's used this white vine and cut it and formed it around this oval frame. So it works just perfectly on smaller projects as well as bigger projects. Here we are at our next collection. This is what we call the Devon collection. If you're looking for something bright and fun for spring, this whole group is just what you're looking for. We're going to start out with at the top all the brand new what we call our glitter critters. They're all of our different bugs, butterflies, dragonflies mixed together, ladybugs and bees. These are a $3 wholesale, $5.99 retail. They look perfect on any smaller project such as a card, as well as a larger project such as a layout. They've been a great seller and they're a fun new spring embellishment. We also move into our new Devon mini flowers, and as I said before, mini flowers are really popular for card making and smaller projects, the little mini books, and these are all made out of recycled silk paper. They will have a recycled symbol on all of the packages. They are a $3.99 retail, they're $2 wholesale, and you get 9 flowers for $3.99 retail. It's been a good seller for us. I have a few other sizes of these I'll show you in another minute. And then next we move down the board to our crocheted flowers. Now if you're into vintage and if you're into putting a shabby chic look together or something that looks like your grandmother made, these crocheted flowers work great. They are a $3 wholesale, $5.99 retail. They come in 8 different colors. And the nice thing also is that they are a cotton thread so that you can dye them or put any other color on them that you want, and they will hold any kind of ink or dye that you put on them because of the cotton thread in them. They come in a 7-piece pack. You get 5 flowers and 2 leaves. The leaves are not attached, but you can put it all together or use it separately, whatever you want. Here's one layout that we have by our designer Jen Davis. She did a great job laying out the crocheted flowers on here using the leaves separately, and she put buttons as the centers. Really pretty, simple layout, but it works really well together. And if you want to move down to the next, we've got some flower roses. We have them in 2 different styles, 2 different sizes. We have our roses times 10, and our other roses, they have some blooms as well as smaller mini roses. They come in 8 different colors. They're another $3 wholesale, $5.99 retail. 8 different colors. They're made out of recycled cotton paper. So these can also be colored and inked and stamped and done anything you want to them as well. They're all in different sizes, different packaging, but the nice thing about this whole group is that it all is in the same upscale packaging and works just beautifully together, and it looks nice in a store laid out together too. So again, if you're looking for something in a spring collection, bright, fun colors, that's easy and recyclable, this is the line for you. Here we are with the rest of the Devon collection. Again, these are all recycled silk paper flowers. We showed you the minis that were on the last board. The 3 sizes that are here on this board are the small, which are right here, the medium, which are right here, and the largest, which are right here. They are all made out of recycled silk paper. They are each a $3 wholesale, $5.99 retail. And the nice thing about these is that you can mix and match all the different sizes and put them on a card or on a layout, and they work just beautifully together. Here's a layout that was made by Tanisha, one of our design team members, and she's done a really nice job of mixing the bright spring colors. She's even sprayed them a little bit, but she's mixed all 3 of the different sizes of flowers so that you have a nice dimension and a nice look on this layout. They can also be used on cards. They've even worked perfect with a lot of the vintage papers. And again, it's a recycled cotton paper, so you can spray it or stamp it or do whatever you want to it and embellish it in any way that you want. So that is our Devon collection. Moving on, we have another collection over here, what we call our Expressions collection. And these are fashion grade ribbon flowers. We do two different types of ribbon flowers in our collection. The first one is Expressions. And I love to start with these little ones because they're a cute little pack of 7 flowers. They come in 6 different colors and they're perfect for card making, as you can see used here or on here, as well as great for layouts. We also have, this is our little mini size. We also have a small size, which comes as a set of 4. These guys are also a $3.50 retail, so they're a $6.99, excuse me, they're a $3.50 wholesale, $6.99 retail. And they work beautifully on layouts. They're small enough for layouts or cards, but they also work perfectly for doing fashion accessories. So you can use them on a headband, such as we had made here by Naomi. We also have a different style of flower and a headband. You can use them and make bracelets out of them. There's a lot of different things that you can do with these flowers. Let's move on to the next group of these ribbon flowers. We move over here to our ribbon flowers ×3. The neat thing about these is they're 3 different materials, 3 different styles. They can all be used together on a project or used separately. They have different types of centers in them, and they've done really well for us. They're really bright, pretty, fashion-forward colors, and they've done well. $3, again, $3 wholesale, $5.99 retail. It's been a great seller for us here at the show. Here we are at the second half of our ribbon flower collection. They have come in 4 different styles. We have our largest style down here with the prettiest center you've ever seen. It definitely looks like a piece of jewelry inside of this ribbon flower, and it does come with the pin that I mentioned, so it would be a perfect lapel pin or anything to use in your jewelry or on a purse. It's a great item. We also have a few other different styles. We have what we call our ribbon flower that has the 5-point. It's a 5-pointed star with a really pretty center in it. These are a $5.99 retail. And we have another really neat ribbon flower, and it's got like a 2-tone kind of look at it. So for example, this one has got a green with a little orange with a really pretty center. This is also a $5.99 retail, and it comes with a little pin that's in it. And these all come in anywhere from 6 to 8 different types of colors and in 4 different styles. So we go from the knotted ribbon flowers to the star ribbon flowers to the 2-tone ribbon flowers and our large ribbon flowers on the bottom. And they're just a great item for crossing over in your stores from crafting and scrapbooking and card making to fashion design as well. So let's put these away and move on to the next collection.